Hi everyone, thank you once again for tuning in, and today we're going to take a look at how your body turn or your body rotation in backswing could be influencing your sequencing in transition. This was actually a viewer suggested video, so Paul, apologies, a little longer to get this done than I thought it would be, but better late than never, I guess. Okay, so as far as rotation or turning backswing, when it comes to the pelvis, the rib cage, and just how we achieve rotation, there is no specific value that we're looking for. It is more what is best for you. So it's how you rotate, how you achieve your rotation that is way more valuable than the amount of rotation or that, you know, the numerical value that you would aspire for. So it's understanding how you move best. So one key thing that I've considered as far as moving through backswing that really puts you in a good position to move into downswing is where your hands are basically in space as far as depth, and how that matches up with your rotation of your body. Okay, so essentially the deeper the hands are, the more I need to be able to rotate coming through, and the more in front the hands are, the more I'm typically going to move lateral, and I don't need to have as much rotation on the way back. Okay, so it's matching that up, and here's a simple reason why. So if I was to have a really deep hand turn and not be very well rotated with my body, and then I go to rotate pelvis and then rib cage, now my hands are way behind me. Okay, so that is one key thing I look for, where the hands are in space and how that matches up with the rotation of the body, specifically looking more at the rib cage. Okay, so simple benchmark that you could use to go by is that in backswing, if you video yourself down the line, at the most I wouldn't want to see that butt of the club, and this is with a mid iron, getting outside your heel. Okay, so if you're someone that gets the butt of the club outside your heel, you might want to really look at that. Okay, and otherwise on a lead side, on like a front side, you wouldn't see it much in front of the laces, so right around here. So we're really looking for that butt of the club to drop somewhere through the start of the laces, through to the back of the heel. That's your range there, that's your window, right around, somewhere around there. Okay, and then just as from a rotational standpoint, the thing that I really like to see players do is just be balanced in the way that they move. Okay, awesome drill for this is just, I mean, Hideki Matsuyama does this when he's playing. It's his swing. I'm sure you can all picture it. It's just be able to move it to the top to a place where you can actually keep it there, and you feel like your hands are in front of your body there. Okay, so if you can hold that position at the top and then move down into your swing, then you know you're going to be in a pretty well balanced place to start your transition from, or to start your downswing from, I should say. So, I mean, I'll go through one here and there. At first, these are quite tricky to work on. So you're going to go nice and smooth to the top, feel well balanced, feel where you want the pressure, and you did in the backswing. So for me, maybe a little bit towards the trail heel, most of the pressure in the right side, but definitely at the top, you can become aware of that stuff with that pause at the top, and just being well balanced going into transition, I feel is just the best place to be to make sure you transition well and get your sequencing well. For me, it's the best drill you can do, and it's the simplest as well, I feel like, when you're out there. And also when you have that little pause, for me, that felt like a couple of seconds there, but I know when I look on the camera, it's going to look like I just had a nice little pause at the top. It was probably not even as much as Hideki, but it really helps you to like get that nice sense of feel, that pelvis moving first in transition, which is obviously what we're looking for. So that's pretty much my key drill that I'll go to. If I want to work on my sequencing in downswing, I'm going to go to that one there. So Paul, I hope I tied those two pieces together for you there. Well, so the hand path matching the body turn, and you want to match that relationship between where the hands are in space at the top and as they're moving through backswing, and how much rotation that you have. And then from there, just make sure you're well balanced before you move into the downswing. I mean, there's people out there I think would get a lot from just swinging at home even just doing it without a ball, taking it to there, being well balanced, looking in the mirror, seeing where the butt falls down, seeing how they're nicely rotated and balanced with that pressure in the right point where they want it, and then just moving through even without having to hit a golf ball. So that's what I've got for you today. If I come with anything else on that topic, I guess I'll shoot another video. Thank you once again for tuning in, and if you're enjoying the content, please remember to hit subscribe and go to ianmellorgolf.com and sign up for the newsletter.